Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell has expressed serious concern about the growing level of gambling and games of chance in Grenada, warning that the issue must be addressed through a holistic approach that goes beyond revenue generation. He also cited a need to consider its social impact, particularly on vulnerable citizens. The Prime Minister shared his views during his first interview for 2026 on the Grenada Broadcasting Network's weekly Monday night program, Beyond the Headlines, with host Colin Dow.
I do have significant concerns about the amount of domestic gambling that's going on in Grenada. And it is something that has to be addressed in a holistic way. Right? You see, our values matter. If people are left to think the only way in which they can exit the challenges, the financial challenges that they have is through gambling, then we are guaranteeing to them that they will never come out of it.
While acknowledging individuals' right to choose how they live their lives, the Prime Minister stressed the importance of societal consensus on values and the consequences of certain behaviors. Mitchell clarified that his concern is not addressed to occasional activities such as one-off bingo games or casual participation in games of chance, but with highly addictive forms of gambling as identified by the World Health Organization, the WHO.
And gambling addiction, if one suffers from it, could be highly destructive. And unfortunately, in many instances, it is persons who are already of limited economic or financial means who find themselves gambling, and if the addiction takes root, could be quite destructive.
According to the Prime Minister, gambling addiction disproportionately affects individuals of limited financial means, compounding existing social and economic challenges. He further highlighted troubling behavioral patterns associated with addiction, including neglect of family responsibilities. The Prime Minister calls for a whole-of-society approach to strike a balance between maximizing revenue from gambling and safeguarding those most vulnerable.
And so it is something that, as a society, we have to take a whole-of-society approach and to decide what are the best avenues or options for maximizing revenue that may come from quote-unquote gambling activities or game of chance activities, while at the same time protecting the persons who are probably most vulnerable from the activities of gambling.
Christina John, GBN News.